This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, the only Apefather in the minivan. Wow! I believe that anything is possible. Anything. If you put your mind to something, you can accomplish anything. I'm going to tell you another story. Okay? You're not going to believe this one. So, I was reading a lot of The Art of the Deal of Donald Trump. Now, he put his building, 40 Wall Street, okay, which is, the famous building. I'm sure you probably, if you ever passed by Wall Street, you know this building, 40 Wall Street, the Trump building. He put it up for sale, okay. He was asking something like $400 million, but nobody wanted to give it to him because he actually didn't own the building. He was leasing the building out, but it was almost fully occupied, so it had a really tremendous income coming in, which he felt justified the price. Okay, so just for a joke, remember I told you listen, I bought 110 acres of prime oceanfront land in St. Croix that was zoned for casino hotel developments. I had an office at 21 years old at the Empire State Building. I have accomplished a lot in my life. I've done things that were almost impossible. So what I did was I called up a good friend of mine who happened to know, I can't reveal names, I'm sorry. He happened to know a billionaire, a Manhattan real estate, tremendous player. Okay, so I had a meeting with this gentleman, and I was telling him I was thinking about buying the Trump building. And I said, do you think you could vouch for me? This is 100% on God, the truth. Okay, whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. So, long story short, he called up. Now, this is the billionaire that my friend introduced me to. My friend was a very big real estate, broker in Manhattan. He knew all the big players. He very good friend of mine. Okay, still to this day. So, he introduced me to this billionaire. He called up the Trump organization on my behalf and said, listen, this guy Richie Lavoie is a true player. Take him seriously. Okay. So I called up the Trump organization, Scott, I forget the guy's name. I think it was Scott Butera, I believe I spoke to. He was one of the, executives there. And I told him, I said, I'd like to put an offer for $400 million to purchase, the Trump building. I said, I'll send it in writing. We did that. I had the big billionaire guy vouch for me. They took me very, very seriously. So he told me, the billionaire, he said, call up, Gerber Foods. They have an organization called Triumph Financing. So he says, call them up. They'll probably give you, if not 100% loan on the building, close to it. Okay, so they actually agreed, okay, because of the revenue coming in, to offer me a $300 million loan. Can you believe this? Okay. The only problem is I needed $100 million more because it was $400 million. Okay, but Gerber, the Triumph organization called up the Trump organization, and they said we would like to work with Mr. Lavoie and offer him a $300 million line of credit. Okay, so now they're really taking me seriously. But long story short, I tried to put together some investors. I couldn't raise the $100 million. So I wasn't taking anyone's money. I was just mentioning I'd like to buy this building, and I was getting some interest. But at the end of the day, I could have raised $100 million, and that was the end of the deal. Okay, so in one of Donald Trump's books, I forget which one it was. I think it was How to Be Rich or something. He wrote a book. Okay, he mentioned in the book that there was an investor who wanted to purchase the Trump building. He mentioned this in his book for $400 million. He was talking about me. In his book, I'm that guy. All right. So now, look, you might say, are you nuts? Are you crazy that you would try to do something like that? But you want to know the way I look at it. Life is short. We only have a very limited time on this earth. I go for things. I'm a go-getter. You understand? I'm not afraid, you understand, to put my balls on the table. And I'm telling you, I'm going to make 1 million videos. You don't have to believe me. but you're going to watch and you're going to see it. I will make 1 million videos. And when I do it, the purpose is to get media attention, to fight the corruption. All right? To fight for you, AMC Ape family. Because let me tell you something, I'm in this for life. AMC is my life's mission for us to squeeze and for us all to be successful. And when we do that, I'm going to hold up this. See, remember this. V for victory. AMC to Pluto.